To insert a document into Google Docs, first you have to go into the Edit Page tab. Once you press the tab, you should hover over the Insert button and look for the tab that will say Documents. There are 3 different documents you can input, so you have to just pick which one you would like to put into your website. Once the page loads, all you have to do is select the document you'd like to input into your website. Once selected, all you have to do is select and decide the size of your document within the website. Once you have accepted your insert, your document should be found on your website. You can always fiddle around with it and see where you want to locate it. To insert a calendar into your Google website, there is a few steps you have to do. At first, you have to click the Edit Page tab located on the right side of your page. After going to the Insert tab, you have to find the Calendar tab. Once the page loads, there will be multiple ways to insert a calendar. One way is to select your currently existing calendar and simply pressing Accept. Another one is simply giving its URL into the box. Once you selected a calendar, you have to select certain options if you want it to look a various way on your website. After naming it however you would like, all you have to do is press the button on the bottom in order to insert it onto your website. Once you inserted it, you can fiddle around with it to make it look better or however you'd like it to be. To insert a horizontal line onto Google Sites, there are a few simple steps you have to follow. Once you picked your page, you have to go into Edit Page and go to the Insert tab. In the Insert tab, the 5th position will be a horizontal line. Once you press the horizontal line tab, you'll already have a horizontal line on your page. It may or may not be necessarily where you want it to be at first, but once you type in a certain amount of text or insert something onto your website and try to put in another line, it will be placed below it. This is a great way to divide your work on your website. There are a few simple steps you have to follow to insert an image onto a Google site. After you press Edit Page and go into Insert, you have to hover the cursor over an image. There are 2 ways you can put an image onto a website. One is to put an image up one you have already on your computer or on a storage device. In this method, you have to just pick the certain picture you'd like to put in and by finding it on your computer or storage device. Another way to insert an image is to put in a URL. This can often be done by simple copy-paste method. Once you press Save and chosen a certain image you want to put in, all you have to do is insert it and make sure it is located there where you want it to be. To insert a video onto Google Sites, there's a few simple steps you have to follow. After picking a site you want to place your video on and pressing the Edit Page tab, you have to go into Insert and press Video. There are 2 kinds of videos you can upload onto a site. There's a YouTube and Google Video. Under YouTube videos, you'll have to place a YouTube URL of the video you'd like to insert. This can be done by a simple copy-paste method. Once you copy-paste the URL into the box, all you have to do is make sure the settings are okay and name your video. This name will be shown on top of the video once you insert it onto your site. If you inserted a YouTube video, all you have to do is press Save and make sure it is there. The Google videos is very similar, just you have to upload it from a different website, as YouTube will not work for that system. There are a few simple steps you have to follow to insert a link onto a Google website. After pressing Edit Page and going to the Insert tab, you have to find the Link tab. After pressing the Link tab, you'll notice that there are a few ways of inserting links. you can insert a link within a website to link it to different pages on the website you're currently working on. Another way is to put a URL in, such as www.google.pl, which will take you to a website of your choice. A third way is to put an app script, which is currently one of the most difficult methods of inserting a link and not very used very often. So simply, links are or to a certain website or to certain parts of your web page itself. After you insert the link, it should be a clickable piece of text and should take you wherever you decided it to be. To insert a map onto a Google site, there's a few simple steps you have to follow. Once you've picked your site, you have to go to Edit Page tab, followed by the Insert tab. Once you go down and find the Map tab, you have to wait for it to load. There are many ways in which you can insert a map onto your website, from map, satellite, to hybrid. Those are 3 different ways you'll have your map presented on the Google site. A very neat thing you can do with this map is to place a marker or markers onto it if you want to show something to the public. Another thing you can do is simply press the Google Maps link in the very bottom. Once you've selected the map you wanted to do and set a certain amount of settings, you should have your map on your site. You can fiddle around with it to place it wherever you would like, and once you did that, you'll have an interactive map on your Google site.